which is oof, because it was level 18. All right, put wolf there. And put wolf here. All right, so you can summon wolves up to a number of companions. All right, how do I want to do this? Wolves cannot be stunned. Wolves gain a leap attack. Additional dodge. Chance to make enemies bleed. Bleed inflicted by wolves lasts longer, and wolves have a chance to slow on hit and win hit. Where's the game glossary? Slow. Slow. Each stack of slow reduces movement speed by 20%. This effect is multiplicative with other modifiers. Slow can stack up to 3 times and lasts 4 seconds by default. Movement speed, not attack speed. Still good though. Bleed inflicted was less longer. Okay. Alright, so now if I do that, should summon 2? Yeah, summons 2. Wolves deal more damage over time, and bleed they inflict has additional fizz pen. Alright, if I want to get pack hunters to get a 3rd wolf, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then click, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, click. Okay, so it's more points going that way. That gives chill chance, and some cold damage, and a stun chance. This is health regen, armor. Don't think we're gonna need that, because we get so much survivability from the healing totem, so I guess let's go the top route. And then we gotta get more points. It's gonna level up a lot on the first mission, though. Could get a 3rd wolf. Yeah, wolves, this trait, your wolf fills up to your max number of companions. My max companions right now is 4, but I'm using 1 there and 1 there, and so this is summoning 2. But also, there's a thing over here that increases your max companion count by 1. So if I get that, we'd go from 4 pets with 2 wolves to 5 pets with 3 wolves. Okay, let's try this out. I'll do another monolith run because it should get the wolf a bunch of levels before I jump into the arena with a experimental thing. Ah, the bridge was still loading. Okay, guaranteed unique item. Let's do it. Steam users are really review bombing the game over the servers. Yeah, it's unfortunate. The people that really want to play online or with friends right now, it's been a very rough experience the last few days. However, I hope that once they get that fixed, that the game, because I truly think this is a great game. This is a game similar to Rift Breaker. I think this is a game that, like, when I discovered it, not many people knew about it, and it's so good. But, you know, it needs to kind of prove itself to people, and right now the online server issue is causing issues. Fortunately, you can play it offline if you wish. Should do the other monoliths at this point. Oh, I gotta get this unique item I cleared too. What about you guys? Any of you had success with online play today? I know their Twitter says it should be better, but I don't know if that means everything's fixed. Lightless Arbor Key. Wow, I saw 30 bleeds and 50 poisons on that scorpion when it died. Oh, wait, did I finish this level? I did not even realize. This one must have just been kill X number of enemies. Yeah, we got 3 level ups on the wolf. Let's see. This is where it gets tricky. I'm gonna have this point and 1 more point for Spriggan form. So I could do... I'm thinking maybe 1 more point in the Unbound Garden. So that this now summons... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, it takes 2 casts now. Did you see that? So I can have 4 totems out now, but it takes 2 casts to do that. I have to think on that. And then I was going to say the last point would go there to make that 100%. Something to consider. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. What is the orange item? Armor, mana, strength, lightning resist. 1% of increased mana regen per 3% uncapped lightning resist. Yeah, I'm not doing that, but interesting.
Yes. Take care.
Weird. What? Oh, there's no room. Alright, let's do this. Okay, let's see, add tab. Let's put my oranges here. Okay. Okay, a little bit cleaner now. Okay. Hey, Monkey Chan, how's it going? Hey, Jackals. It's going good. Alright, someone said you should try a higher level monolith. Let's see. I gotta figure out what to do. I do M. Alright, so we've been doing the level 58 monolith. Let's go to the 62 one, the Stolen Lance. Let's see what that one says. By the way, shameless plug. This is a very bad salesman of me, but I found out after most people had already bought the game, I actually did have a referral link for the game through Nexus. That's a link to it if you find yourself thinking that this game might be for you and you haven't picked it up yet. There's a shameless plug. Alright, back to the show. Alright, let's see. Enemies have more endurance or enemies in rage? No, I am not giving the enemies in rage. We'll go this way. We'll be going this way. What is this? Lost Warriors Cache. Got a purple thing. At least the cast time of the totems is very quick. Wow, did you guys see my health there? I got chunked, and then all the healing totems snapped me back up. Ow. Dude, those meteors hurt. Clearly fire damage. My fire resist is 18%. That's not good. I should do something about that. Echo conquered. Oh, that was like a boss. Okay. What level am I? I am 62 right now. And yes, it shows it right here on the XP bar. Alright, after that stunning realization that some of my resistances are doo-doo, can we do anything about that? Cannot apply fire resist to this item. Boo. Okay. Not that. Is it possible to, like, remove one of these things? What do these do? Reroll the value of all affixes. Remove a random affix on an item. Adds a random tier 1 affix to all empty slots. Okay, no. Don't want to remove a random one. Here we go. Fire resist. Am I doing this correctly? I think I am. Critical success +1 tier fire resist. Alright, well, it's something. We've gone from 17 to 57. Alright, don't think I could put resistances on a weapon. Wait, this has no more forging potential. Crap! I just realized by unequipping that, it messed up the skills. Ah, where were those points? It was there. Okay. Mug, show me the way to become good in last epoch. What you're gonna want to do is summon lots of plants and hide behind them. Easy. What's my lowest resist right now? Cold, lightning. Resist. Oh, I can't do another. Ah! I can't do another one of those. Minion health, health regen. There is cold resist here. I got a critical success. Alright, well, my cold resist is maxed out. Alright, well, that's not, we'd have to swap out some gear to get any better. Actually, wait, there's some physical resistance on this. Okay. It's not perfect, but they're much better than they were. Alright, let's see. Enemies, yeah, sure. Why not? Just pick one. Which game would you recommend if I only have time for one? Grim Dawn or Last Epoch? Let me answer that by telling you a bit about them. Grim Dawn is an older game. It came out in 2016, so it's not ancient or anything, but it still runs really well. So the movement in this game does feel more fluid. But that's almost offset by the fact that Grim Dawn now has a dodge button. So you can be moving one way and then rapidly dodge, you know, it's kind of like a dodge roll in the other direction when you need to get out of something. But the feel of it is a little, you know, older. But you have multi-classing in that game. You pick 2 classes, you get 2 talent trees, and, you know, a common example I use is if you want to be like a Death Knight, you can be a Necromancer and a Warrior, and then just split your points between those. Last time I played it, I took Necromancy and Shaman, and I summoned a bunch of undead, and then used Shaman nature magic to buff them and make them stronger. And it was great. There's so many ways to play that game. You know, this game is newer, so of course it's shinier right now. It has its own unique way of customization, where you pick a class, and then you specialize in a thing, and then the things that you don't specialize in, you can still put points in them. And then also the skills on your bar each have their own small talent trees. So you can really make a character and make it feel like it's yours, and, you know, no one else has one just like what yours is. The story of both games is good. Grim Dawn is about, there's an event called the Grim Dawn. And it was basically kind of like an apocalypse type thing happening. And essentially these creatures called ethereals would appear, and it was almost like demons possessing humans. Like the humans would have glowing eyes and it would burn them out from the inside. And the story starts, okay, you know the ability Town Portal? We take it for granted, right? In Grim Dawn, no one has the ability to just portal to town. That's not a thing. And you, at the beginning, your character is getting hung in a noose because you've got an ethereal in you. And you're talking like you're Satan's boy. Like they're like, they're hanging you, and it's like, yeah,
you fools, you can't do anything, stop us.
And it's just like talking like that, and they're like, kill him. And then right before you're gonna die in the noose, the ethereal leaves your body. And they're like, cut him down. And he's like, but sir, and he's like, that's a human, cut him down. And they frantically get you down, but because an ethereal was in you, you have some of their abilities. And it's the reason you are able to effectively make this the very simple town portal. And you are, you go behind enemy lines, make a portal, which effectively is like a new waypoint for the other people to use. And you're spearheading an attack simply because you've got this skill no one else does. And I love the premise of it. It's really good. The money in that game is iron bits because iron is very valuable. It's literally just chunks of iron. Anyway, all of that was great. In this game, again, very good storytelling. In this game, the storytelling is humanity already lost. Like, look, here we go. Ancient map, Divine Era, Imperial, this is kind of like Romans, ruined, the end of the world is happening, end of time, the end of the world already happened, we lost. In this game, the story is we lost, but we found a time-traveling gizmo. Where did we start losing? Find that moment and kill it. That's this game. Both of them have fantastic stories, truly. Are we the bad guys? No, but we kill a lot of bad guys. But yes, I truly do believe, like, I'm not going to flat out tell you buy this game or buy that game. Even though I've got a referral link, I'm not going to do that. They are both good games. But they are good, they scratch the ARPG itch in different ways. Echo conquered. Alright. What I like about LE is that is one of the few stories where time traveling is done right. How does this game compare to Path of Exile? Much easier to digest. Okay, I like Path of Exile, great game. I got 1,000 hours in it. However, if you were playing if you were like, hey, I've got a friend, he's never played an ARPG, what should I recommend him? I would not recommend him Path of Exile. The big talent tree in Path of Exile, and then there's another big talent tree in it for when you get to mapping. It's so overwhelming. And worst of all, respecking is a pain in that game. So you can't just be like, oh, try things out, you can change them later. No, you can't. You can't change them later. Changing your build in Path of Exile is like pulling teeth. You might as well roll a new character. And so I would say that if you're an experienced ARPG player and you love depth, Path of Exile is amazing. It is amazing. But if you are anything short of that, Last Epoch or Grim Dawn is my recommendation. They are so much easier to digest and accumulate. Like it is so much easier looking at these trees than it is that massive Path of Exile one. Plus, respecking in this game is very easy. It's painless. Speaking of, I think I am going to have another wolf. There we go. Wonderful. And let's try this out. 5-point bonus just kicked in. 40% chance for all minions to frostbite on hit. Let's see how it works. And again, if you end up picking this one, shameless plug, that's my Last Epoch referral link. But I don't want you to feel like you got tricked and you bought something that you didn't end up liking. So if you have questions, ask me. Let's see. Buff rare enemies, but get more items. Let's go there. Am I gonna go squirrels? The squirrel, okay, so there's a squirrel build in this game where for every summon you have, you trade it for 2 squirrel summons, but it's a helmet, and I haven't found that helmet. If I find it, maybe I'll try it. I'm seeing frostbite. Slay enemies to locate the Savage Gate. Rune of Ascendance. I don't know what that is. We'll find out in a bit. Just killed some kind of big enemy. Purple item. Look at his debuffs. They are getting, like, I saw 50 poison, 20 bleed, and 20 frostbite on that guy before he died. Time to Ali again, totally forgot about one of my characters are still there. I think if they're from early access, I think they're not. But they've added a lot. Muck, you have a point for the wolf skill. Yeah, I think I got it during that run. Alright, so I got it the main thing I wanted, which was more quantity. Let me take a look at the other stuff here. Frozen Fangs, Ice Bite. Snarl. Alright, that's... Wolves have a chance to howl on kill. On kill, not on hit, so they have to get the last hit. Ugh. I don't... Because I'm doing sources, so many different sources of damage, I don't want something that only procs when a specific source of damage gets the killing blow. This is interesting. Your wolves do increased damage and have increased health for each point of attunement you have, which means that would scale. So like right now I've got 20-something attunement, so that'd be like 80% bonus damage and health. But that would be 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'd be 5 points to get there, which means we'd be level 19 by the time we finish that. There's this trait here, which is very powerful. It's plus 40% melee damage, plus 40% melee stun chance, plus 5% crit, but minus 10% attack speed. So that wouldn't go great with the bleeding, slowing down how many hits, how many applications we would do. Same with frostbite, but 40% more impact damage and stun damage. Alright, let's for now up this to 100% chance to bleed from 75. Alright, and what's going on here? Oh, we were gonna get Nightshade Briar. Thorn Totems do 4% more damage per poison on their target, up to 80% damage. Oh, 80% bonus damage! Oh my god. Well.
No room.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a lot of idols. I usually save all idols. I might have to rethink that. Oh my god. Plus 25% minion chance to bleed on hit. 21% increased minion damage over time. 18% increased minion physical damage. 21% increased minion crit. Okay, what do we have in here? 30% increased minion melee. 30% increase minion melee. That does not apply to the vines, but the damage over time would apply to all my stuff.
Anonymous bought last Epoch from.
Hey, thank you for using my referral link. I really appreciate that. Truly helps pay the bills. If you have any questions, let me know. Let's try this. This 25% minion chance to bleed on hit. The vines count as minions. And the vines fire, like, every single vine fires 3 shots per second. I want to see if all of them will be stacking up more bleeds. That could be really cool, really cool. Alright, there's no way to fit the sideways longy boy with the tall longy boy. That's not gonna happen. 21% increase. Wait, what? Oh, this is only for acolytes. Oh, I can't use that. Do that for now.
Yes.
Alright, and then I'm gonna put these in here. Okay. Cool. Let's see, we've unlocked Wingari Stronghold. Race Raya's forces to claim the Blessed Horn. Now that you're rich from the referral, what is your favorite ramen? I actually only keep one ramen in stock in the house. It's the, it's literally cup noodles, the Maruchan chicken flavored cup noodles. Like, you pour in hot water, pour in some soy sauce, come back in a few minutes. You know what? Hey, yo, talk about food. Brag about my wife for a second. She actually made shrimp fried rice at home for the first time ever. Like, I don't think she's ever done that before. It was very tasty. Like, she made the white rice, like, earlier, and then she fried it today, and then she made shrimp and veggies and egg and like mixed it all together. Like, she knows that, like, at restaurants, that's one of my favorite meals. And she's like, yeah, I just goes ahead there to try and make it. It was very good. Like, I got up from the table, and she looked at me, and I was like, I'm going to get seconds. And she was like, yes! Because she wasn't sure if I liked it yet. What dish? Shrimp fried rice. I hit her with the, are you telling me a shrimp fried this rice? And she was like, what? And I was like, oh god. She doesn't internet much, chat. Alright, so see how many shots these vines fire? 25% of them should be applying bleeds, which wasn't happening earlier. But we need a boss to test it on, because stuff's melting too fast. So every single pet that wasn't already bleeding has a 25% chance to apply bleed. Also, every attack has a 40% chance to apply frostbite. And most of my attacks had a 100% chance of poisoning. And also the dogs were already bleeding on hit, and the saber-toothed tiger was bleeding on hit. And the game's lagging a little bit. I'm making it do a lot of math right now. Was it day-old rice? No, she made the rice at lunchtime. Like, she made the white rice at lunchtime, and then she fried it at dinner time. Was it supposed to be day-old? Oh no, I've been poisoned. I didn't eat day-old rice.